During the cross-examination, Judge Hlophe told the tribunal of the long-standing friendship between himself and Judge Hlophe of nearly 30 years. He also admitted that Judge Hlophe's controversial visit was not the first of its kind.
This wasn't the first occasion, as we've mentioned, when you discussed legal issues with this judge, the judge president, who you'd known and worked with.
After I became a judge president, I was the acting judge president of the court in the Transkei, and we used to meet at heads of court meetings, and we would talk about issues generally.
Judge Hlophe also told the tribunal that he initially did not want to lodge the complaint.
They suggested that it may be that you had dealt with it effectively at a personal level. But what you have just confirmed to us constitutes also a threat to the court as an institution.
Next up was Justice Besin Kabinde, who, according to the evidence, stated that Judge Hlophe warned her that the judge president may bring up the Zuma case in question.
When he started discussing this matter, regard being had to the fact that I had been one of the scribes who was allocated to write about this very issue of professional privilege, I snapped. And I told him, you cannot do this. You are not entitled to do this. You are not a member of the court. You have not sat in this case. JP's response was that he does not mean to interfere with my work. It is just that there is no case against Mr. Zuma. He's been persecuted just like he had been persecuted.
Kabinde says the case was contaminated the moment Judge Hlophe approached one of the 11 judges sitting on the case.
Taking into account all these factors that he was remarking about, put together cumulatively, I then thought that he may be trying to influence the decision of the court.
Judge President Hlophe, however, refutes this.
Justice Hlophe is a seasoned lawyer. He was a seasoned judge even at that time. In the bigger scheme of things, however, he was going to be only one of 11 judges. Justice Hlophe was a relatively junior judge in that sense. He could not therefore be in a position, that was my point.
No outsider, be it government, pressure group, individual, or even another judge, should interfere, in fact, or attempt to interfere with the way in which a judge conducts his or her case and makes his or her decisions. This core continues to be central to the principle of judicial independence.
Yes, but it doesn't say you can't talk about the law. Interference, in my view, is where you are trying to persuade on the facts. You are saying to the court, find this way or the other way. I fail to see where there is interference when you talk about jurisprudence.
The tribunal is adjourned until this Friday, when closing arguments are expected to be heard. Nasipho Mncube, SABC News, Johannesburg.